jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Oh, Eric. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ow, okay. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Love it.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
11. Go, let's go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They kick the running back in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull that in front further, 13-zip. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right? Buggy.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Why Tony? Hey, uno Mars.
First down, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's mixed in on second down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Stroud throwing here on first. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, kill. Here we go.
ETN again. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Lawrence in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, kill! Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
From the 16. He brings it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. 40. At the 20.
Great pick, bro.
And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. 1 quarter down in this. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football.
Hey, Ryan.
They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
11, Agate. Hey, 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Go.
Sending a receiver left.
Silver.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Eleven. Buggy. Tony.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
All right.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, Uno Mars. Mikey, taxi. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Lisa 24.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Harris on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, Jupiter. 30 left.
Second and 4. He puts everything behind this one. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
All right. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
South. Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
All right.
Man in motion here. On play action, here's Stroud. Looking left, throwing deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Oh, right.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Ow, what's that? Hey, uno. 11.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with the football. So now, here's third and goal.
On the quick, right? Buggy. Why, Tony? Hey, uno Mars. 19 Texas.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now Stroud on third and goal. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running for it, Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans making a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gone.
Running back sent in motion. First down throw, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finding Davis. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, let's go.
First and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
On the jump. On red. Take right open.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right.
Here we go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Gun. Hey, easy. Route.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Etienne has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
30 left.
One more time with Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Hey. 11.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, ready.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Look the hot, look the hot.
On the ground again with Mixon. Blast through midfield. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Under.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, south. Hey! Route to the right. Route to the right.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that's going to be knocked away. May have saved a completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Uno. Hey, south. 11.
To the air, Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Easy. Lisa, 20.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Slot man in motion right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
23. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender waiting that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Robbie.
Tight end going in motion here.
Why, Tony. Hey. Under.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, hey.
Stroud off the play fake. Oh no, ball's loose in the end zone. And a defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the turnover into a lead. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points at one out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Now a give to ETN running right. He cuts it towards the sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Texans 21. Logan Cook, the kickoff for the
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Oh, hey. 19 Texans.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. They go play action here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So it'll be second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, south, south, south.
Stroud to throw again on second. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be third and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On second down, it's ETN. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We're through. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go, go.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Lion. 13, Luke. Think right. Silver.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Hey, hey.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Go, go. 13, Luke. Luke.
Throw on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Uno. Out, today.
From the gun, Stroud. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Oh, ready.
And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Man in motion here. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
11. Buggy.
Here's Stroud now. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Everly's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Texans 24. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right.
Putting a receiver in motion. Mixon on the counter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now the give to Mixon. And this one doesn't go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
One final shot here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.